Oh, hello. Here's another video, but before the video, I've got an announcement. There's the first ever loading screen of the week. I really like this one, but apart from loading screens today, there's also a video. So anyway, just roll the video. Hello, welcome back to another video. I've already said in my intro, but anyways, today I'm showing you how to make a box fight map, just like the one I've made. You can add a storm if you want. You can add different phases to storm, so you can make it go really close to the center and then wait 30 seconds, and then it closes fully in. You can have whatever weapons you want in your box fight. You can have literally anything. You can have it 3 high or 2 high, doesn't matter. But I'm going to be showing you how to make a hub before you start the game as well. So you'll spawn here before you start the game, and when you start the game you'll spawn in here. I could also show you some other stuff, like a secret to make them have a damage multiplier if you want cheats in your map, but I don't have that, but I can show you how to if you want to know how to make a map with cheats. So anyway, let's just get started and I'll show you the first basics of how to make a box fight map. I'm just going to run you through what I've done. So the spawn pads also have a barrier underneath. This is so that you can have barriers, so when they spawn they'll be inside the barrier and then they can't get out. They build up and then after like a certain time the barriers will go away. So first of all, you just need to build your box fight map. I built them out of these walls, but for some reason these walls are really weird, so I just had to put one grid snap. But one does not work, it has to be 2, because for some reason these walls are really weird. So then you can put your walls if they're like this, obviously. But for some reason you can't put the roof on, so I just built a metal up. So once you've built your box, place floors and a roof. You need to think where you want your players to spawn. And by the way, you can have players spawn right next to each other if you want. So one could spawn right here, and then one could spawn right here. It's literally fully customizable with this map. So yeah. So just figure out where you want people to spawn, and then what you want to do is you want to go into devices and go all the way down to find a player spawn. And then once you've done that, you want to place them down on the things where you want your players to spawn, and keep in mind your players will spawn on the blue bit. So you want to customize the settings exactly as I do. Enable during phase all, team any, priority group none. You can use a priority group like I'm pretty sure I did in this map. If you want players to spawn near each other, alright, so if you want, I made them so that you will spawn on the corners before you spawn in the middle. To do this, you need to put priority group in primary, and that will mean that someone will definitely spawn here before they spawn anywhere else. So I put all the corners on primary, so that if you have 4 players, you all spawn on the corners. By the way, this is a free-for-all map. So you can put your priority group to whatever, and then if you want anyone to spin on the corners, and then them to spawn in the middle, say if you have a middle one, then you put the primary group to secondary, and then the rest on none. It's really up to you. Anyways, your settings other than the priority group is uses island start, you want this to no, and then visible during games, no, and then when players spawned, transmit on channel 2, and I forgot what that does. I think it starts my timer, I'm not sure though. I legit can't remember. I don't know why full damage is on the box fight map, but it is. Oh well. I'm not sure what that does. I don't know what that does. I'm pretty sure you didn't need anything on that way. I'm not sure. Just keep that normal on channel 0 unless I find out what to do later. So what you want to do is you want to place one wall and then a floor underneath all the spawn pads, and then put a barrier on each of them. And I would turn them to either the blue force field or the red force field. Or the red force field. You can put it on translucent if you want, and that looks like that. It's up to you. I'm gonna keep mine on blue force field. So just put the spawn pads under and all of that, and then just put on one whatever you want. But they don't have to be see-through if you don't want. And base visible during game, that doesn't really matter. Enabled during phase gameplay only. Turn that to all. Oh no, because then it doesn't matter. Block weapon fire, yes, so you can't shoot at people when they're doing it. And this is really important. Zone shaped box hollow, so then you can actually spawn there. And then barrier width, barrier depth, and barrier height. Just turn the 1 and 1, and then barrier height 4, and then disable when receiving from channel 1. Then you want to place a timer for 5 seconds or however long you want the barriers to be up for when they spawn, and you want to turn it to start around start CS, and then time however long you want, and then just go all the way down to visible during game. Doesn't matter. Randomizer 1 HUD. This is if you want them to see the time of when it's like how long you have left until the barrier will go away. And then you want to go all the way down and find uncompleted transfer on channel 1, and that will turn off all the barriers. So all the barriers must be when disabled on receiving channel 1. That's how you have the barrier from the start. By the way, it says use this island start. You can turn that to no if you want a hub when you spawn without the thing, but you can turn that on if you don't want a hub. Now you've got that. You need to place one of these down. It's called a team settings in inventory. Now don't change any of the settings except from teams all if it's not already on that. And then literally all you need to do now is just get all your weapons and consumables. Put mats in there and ammo as well. And then just put them all in there. I will show you maybe in another video how to do randomized loot, but that's another video. So I'm first going to show you how to finish the same ones. Just put a storm. Just get a basic storm controller, place it down, and if you want a different phases so that it goes random around, then do advanced storm controller. But I'll show you how to do that in a Zone Wars video, which I'll probably be posting next. Anyway, generate storm on game start, yes. Initial radius 20 meters. That's what I did, and it pretty much worked because it's got around the box. Like, just do as best as you want for your island. End radius 0 meters, so that it just closes all the way in. You can have it at 5 meters if you want, which would be there. I'm not gonna have that there because it's quite a small arena already. Wait time 10 seconds I put, so that you've got 10 seconds until the storm cuts closing in, and resize time 2 minutes, so you've got 2 minutes until there's no place that isn't covered by storm. And then damage I've put 5 tick. On finished behaviour stay, so that there's no storm when it gets to there. And minimum move distance 10 meters, maximum 10 meters, move time 2 minutes, and then that's it. And that's how you have a storm. Now you got a storm with your weapons. You've pretty much done the box fight. I'm being invited, so I'll try to wrap up the video. Basically, first I'm going to show you how to do the hub. So you've done pretty much the entire box fight. I'm being invited again. Sorry. And then to do your hub, you need, this is my hub, I've got a secret over here. You just do parkour and then you get into here. You can have secret, you can have your creator code. I don't have a creator code though, I'm second around. So you want to place your player spawn in the hub, and then you want to just use island start yes, and then team none, so you don't spawn here on the actual thing. And visible during games doesn't matter because you won't be in the game. And that's pretty much how you build a box fight map with the hub and customizable weapons and everything. Now check the Zone Wars map for randomized loot and advanced storm, which should be coming out soon. So anyway, that's the video, and cue the outro. Hello, thanks for watching today's video. If you liked it, make sure to like it and you subscribe anyway. Anyway, I've got to go now, so fortunately I'm gonna have to shoot you. Bye!